Welcome back. It's Global Entrepreneurship Week marked by around 40 events around the metro area. Kansas City's Kauffman FastTrac is one of them, and it's celebrating its 20th anniversary. The entrepreneurial education program embraced by Ewing Kauffman has been a powerful resource for so many people. Here to tell us more is the president of Kauffman FastTrac, Alana Mueller. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, okay, for those folks out there who have never heard of Kauffman's FastTrac program, tell us about what it is.
So, as you described, we're a 20-year-old program. We've been around, started in Kansas City in 1993 with a pilot, and then commercially launched in 1994. And what we've done for all of these 20 years is to teach entrepreneurs how to start and grow companies, now on a global basis.
And you can see the results of all of your hard work at these amazing growing businesses around the Kansas City area.
So exciting. It's so exciting. In fact, we're going to be celebrating our 20th anniversary starting tomorrow. With,
I guess happy anniversary.
Well,
very exciting. How are you celebrating?
Well, we're going to have a networking event to bring entrepreneurs together and anybody interested in entrepreneurship tomorrow at the Roastery Cafe Bean Hanger down on 27th Street. You know, the founder of the Roastery, Danny O'Neill, was one of our very first FastTrac graduates. So,
that's so exciting.
Both celebrating 20 years together.
What do you experience? Is it like a classroom environment? Is it learning from others, other success stories?
The answer is yes. You know, so most of our classes are still delivered in a live, face-to-face classroom style setting. And what they do is they learn the frameworks, the resources, the information necessary to start and grow a company, often with special guest speakers, subject matter experts who come in and talk about their own experiences with entrepreneurship.
It's great to learn from someone else's mistakes or successes, both,
exactly
when they're just open up and share their stories. Now tell us about the Blizzard story.
Oh, this is a wonderful Kansas City story, actually. So, FastTrac was actually started in the late 1980s by two professors at the University of Southern California. And what they saw going on in the city of Los Angeles was poverty, violence, and unrest, really the result of unemployment. And so their idea was to empower people to create their own jobs through entrepreneurship. It started working. Mr. Kauffman learned about this, and he thought, you know, I bet this could work in my own city, in Kansas City. So he planned this huge event for January of 1993. And in Kansas City fashion, the night before this event, there was a terrible blizzard, one of the worst in Kansas City history. I think about 9.5 inches fell. And so somebody from the Kauffman Foundation called and said, you know, Mr. K, we're going to have to cancel that FastTrac event you have scheduled for tomorrow. And he said, no way. If even one person shows up, we will have done our jobs. And they said, well, not one person will show up. And they were right, not one person showed up. And instead, 900 people showed up.
Wow.
So it was an event held over at UMKC, and Mr. Kauffman was very proud of himself. He said, you see, I told you so. People are hungry for this information. And in fact, he was so moved by the fact that all these people came out. He bought the rights to FastTrac, and as I mentioned, commercialized it in 1993.
I think there's an entrepreneurial spirit in Kansas City.
There definitely is, and I think you're seeing that more and more. With Global Entrepreneurship Week, now in its 6th year, we're seeing almost 60 events going on here in Kansas City in the local area. In fact, it kicks off tonight with a wonderful event at the Kauffman Foundation called Get in the Ring. We'll have our event tomorrow morning at the Roastery Cafe from 7:30 to 9:30, and then events throughout the week. I would encourage anybody in the viewing community, anybody who's interested in entrepreneurship, whether they're an entrepreneur themselves or simply interested in getting involved, to please participate somehow in Global Entrepreneurship Week, and they can learn more at kcsourcelink.com.
Fantastic. Now, Kauffman FastTrac's popular Connect at series of cash mob style networking events continues during Global Entrepreneurship Week 2013. An event in the morning will officially kick off the FastTrac's 20th anniversary celebration. It starts at 7:30, of course, at the Roastery Cafe on West 27th Street. And there you can meet FastTrac leaders, graduates, and participants, including one of the first ever FastTrac grads. Of course, we're talking about Roastery owner Danny O'Neill. Thank you so much for joining us. And happy anniversary. Very exciting.